Oh, good morning, my glorious sun seeds. How is everybody doing today? Hmm. Well, if you notice my hair, if you ever see me out in the wild, this is usually what my hair looks like. This is usually what I look like. No makeup, a little gloss on my lips. For some reason, my glasses, I hit my glasses and it made an indent onto my nose. So it's nothing bad. There's nothing going on other than a little tiny bruise, I think, from my glasses. So if you see that, no worries. There's nothing wrong. I have a lot to do today. We have a lot to do today. I've been asked some really weird, strange questions for me to remote view. And I thought, all I can do is try. So if you're seeing this video, that means they all had something to say. Like check on the Earth's nervous system. I thought, well, yeah, let's do that, right? I am going to take a look at all of that through a remote view. I think that's going to be fascinating and much, much more. So stay tuned.
What exactly does a dream catcher do? Thank you for asking that. I just realized that none of my videos address specifically that. So I would explain it simply by comparing it to the internet. It's like when you're sleeping, you get connected to the dream internet. And just like the internet, it can get infected with different things. It can do different things to like corrupt your download. It can make your stream lag. So it's like a firewall antivirus for your dream internet. Keeps negative things from being able to infect your dream stream. And what's even crazier is I've been doing this for over a year and a half, and I have well over 1,000 dream catchers creating a vast network all over Turtle Island now. I guess you could say it also gives you an IP address for the spirits to be able to find you in your dreams. So it has to be made properly, utilizing the spirits and ceremony for it to actually work. And my other videos about it talk about that.
All right. So, when I was little, the old ladies used to come up to me all the time with my hair like this. It didn't look as nice as this because back in the day, I didn't know, how to use mousse or gel or anything like that. So my hair used to be kind of big, like big. And they used to come up to me all the time and pull my hair. They didn't even know me, but they would pull my hair up and out of my face and go, "Oh, you have to pull your hair out to, so we can see your beautiful face." It drove them batty. It really did. But anyways, I'm gonna see what I can do about this little thing here. Here. I'm using some Maybelline. Don't recommend, but I don't want to be wasteful. But it's called the Maybelline eraser kind of a thing. Let's see. I'm getting a little bit out. Anyway, I'm backwards. So I'm going to see if this will take it away. Or go this way. I'm looking at the thing backwards. See what happens. And I just pop it. See if I can just get it to look better. Well, it looks better. Then I gotta do it the other side. Then I gotta do my nose. See, that's what happens with makeup. You just start continuing on. Anyhow, I don't know. Did it take the red away? It didn't take the indent that it made away. I would like to also tell Deanne from Deanne Shields Maiden, who has a YouTube channel herself. If you want to go, definitely go check that out and subscribe. She actually does, and I guess she just did a website in order for you guys to, it's called Magic. I guess her thing is called Magic and small business opportunities. She said, thank you. And she does little scents and she puts like little crystals in there. They're pretty cool. They smell really good. I cannot read the inscription on the bottom because I can't see that little. But I do know that each one of them does something like lilac, if you want one for love or calmness or, you know, all that. And she sent a little bracelet. I don't know if you're going to get a little bracelet. I got a little bracelet. And of course, a little crystal she put with it. It was really cute. Cute, cute, cute. So go over to Diane Shield Maidens YouTube channel, go subscribe. All of her information is over there for you, everybody, to start getting what she produces. And it's wonderful. It's wonderful, wonderful. Definitely. Okay, so just so you know, that's incense back there. My lamp is not on fire. I know. I sometimes, if I don't say that I have incense going on back there, like, Sheila, your lamp is smoking. It's not. It's all incense that I put back there. And I also, last night or this weekend, I went to a John Edwards thing that he does. He comes to Denver every year. And so this is the second time I went and seen him on how he does it and his technique. He's so specific, right? I watch how he does it and where he's getting it and try to kind of connect with him as well. He doesn't give energetic permission for me to read what he's reading, so I can't really like see what he's seeing, but I can do it myself. But he really is, I think he's pretty good. I don't know if there's any bad publicity around him. I don't really know, but I really like his technique and what he does. I did not get a reading. There was only maybe 10 people out of the 2 hours that actually got a reading, maybe 11. So that was pretty cool. And I got new cards. This is from Sacred Soul Portals. This is pretty cool. Overcoming obstacles. I am going to start using these a lot, ascending to manifest or look at the energetic realm of what's going on with our country, pillars of strength, things like that. So I'm gonna start using them. I also have the Mystic Fortune, the Career Oracle, Masking Talents. These are pretty cool. These are a lot for somebody who wants me to do a reading for them on their career. And I'm going to use them to see what political careers our politicians are going to be experiencing and what they should be doing. Let's do Merrick Garland. And the reason why I'm going to be doing Merrick Garland, because, oh, there's so much judgment around this guy, whether he's doing his job, what is he doing, how is he doing it? We don't like his attitude on bipartisan crap. We're over it. The Republicans would never give us that respect. So go just do your job and stop worrying about political aspect of it. You know, all that good stuff. So I'm going to do a remote view on him and see where he's at and what's going on. See if I can see anything. And then I'll pull some career cards. You know well as I do, if there's anybody on our side that's not doing a good job, we hold them accountable. We don't just gloss over and say nothing. So I'm going to take a deep breath, removing doubt through my breath, and go in. Okay, the first thing I see is the Scorpio's eye. The all-seeing eye. I just saw the all-seeing eye that represents scorpions. I can't remember if he's a scorpion or not. But that's what I just saw. One focus, all-seeing. Okay, that could just represent his job, which would make sense. All right, let's go in. For some reason, this whole setting is in a mystical, like a magical realm. Like there's fog coming up, the buildings in black or not in the buildings in the back are like gold plated, very dark, like a spotlight on there, but it's very soft spotlight. It's very mystical. I don't know why they're showing me this type of realm for him, the mystical realm with the eye, the focused eye of the scorpion. Okay. Keep on going, keep on going. That's weird. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of politicians, I would guess, people in suits. They look like politicians to me. They're all on this bridge, but coming from this bridge are those like those slides that you would get on a plane in case the plane crashed. They're all lined up. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4 slides coming down from this bridge, and they're all like jumping onto the slide and going. They're all jumping onto the slide and going. Like abandoned ship, abandoned ship. I don't know what this is about. There's a whole bunch of them jumping onto this life raft, or not life raft, but slide. Like if a plane crashed, it's a slide that they would pull out. Okay. Where are you guys running to? Once they get down on the ground, they're running. This is weird. So as they're running, they're becoming like Godzilla, giant, and the city is becoming really, really small. I don't really know what that represents. It should be the opposite if I don't know what that represents. Spotlight, maybe. Their actions are going to be glaring. Everybody in the city is going to be able to see it because it's going to be too big to ignore. But whoever these people are that's jumping onto these little slides, Merrick Garland is running after them with a whip. And he's going, and he would hit one of them and they go, wow. And then they would start to grow big. And he does another one, whichever one it's like they all running away, scattering, and he's trying to grab on, like you guys, and trying to get whoever he can. Like some are getting away, and some of them he's able to get. And once they get really, really big. Okay, this is fun. What are you riding? Merrick Garland is riding a bull with horns. For some reason, the color of the bull is brown, not black like you would think, but it's brown. I don't know. Colors mean something in my remote view, so that's the reason why I always tell you what color something is and what I see. Okay, keep on going. All right, so I'm trying to get past this bull whip issue. Keep on going. Okay, so they just showed me like fall colors on these trees. Like the auburn, the red, like if you were going into, say, Maryland or whatever, the fall colors are just spectacular, right? And this is the forest that I'm seeing. All of these trees are in the fall colors, but halfway through, as I look at all of them, halfway through, they all turn blue. Like the fog is blue, the trees are blue, the leaves are blue. The whole atmosphere is just blue. Sometimes I just don't know what that represents. I just tell you what I see at the time. I'm trying to get farther past. Okay, so I'm hitting a boundary. So what happens when I get into these remote views and that, like, that's it, that's all I can see at this point, or this is all the energy has, I come across like an invisible plastic boundary, like I'm in a plastic ball. And so I know that's time to come out. Well, that was fun. that was fun. Okay. Let's do the reading on Merrick Garland's career. See, that's, I think, is where the problem lies, is some are getting away and some are not. And I think that's where the judgment might land for him. Stop letting the criminals get away. Some he's getting and some he's not. That's kind of the feeling of the interpretation of that. Like, you have the power, you have the whip. Oh, security. Planning for the future. Okay, that just kind of flipped out, so we're going to use it. Long-term career, investment, assessments, money saving. Let's see, let's go on and see what else comes out with next to security. Perspective. I agree. We're not his job, right? We're not seeing the evidence, what they can go after and what they can't. You know, even a prosecutor in a town knows who the suspect is, knows, like, in his heart, in his mind, solid this guy did the crime. But if they cannot prove it, there's nothing they can do. So there is an element of prospective. And criminals are really good at trying to cover up their tracks. That's a fact. It's like a game of cat and mouse. Different view of things. Being objective, long run, creative work, shiny objects. He's going after the shiny objects. He's going after what he can. Finding your way, direction. Finding direction, that makes a lot of perspective. So security in his job, perspective of what he's seeing that we can't see, and then going in a certain direction. Let's see what the final one is. Awareness or answers. Keys to the kingdom, answers. He's going to give us answers, or something's going to give us answers. Calls, intuitive, new work, technology, money solutions. That's all in the future for him. Well, the good thing is nothing says that he's going to lose his job. Therefore, another affirmation or interesting perspective that Biden's going to continue on. Ooh. I know the protest at the colleges is a hot topic. I think a lot of people kind of read on that to death. It's pretty straight up. Young people found a cause and they protest against a cause. And then the Republicans see it as a campaign opportunity to go and say, look, they're destroying stuff. Republicans cannot stand for anybody to rise up against them and speak their mind. So they have to do things in order to make it look like when they speak, it's messy. When they speak, they destroy stuff. So we got to really, really put a damper on this. And we're not going to ever, this is Republicans, ever acknowledge the peaceful protesting. They will never acknowledge that. They will never be okay with it. They will always talk about any destruction that ever happens. And if there's no destruction, they will create that destruction so that they can have a talking point. because they really want their base to be convinced that protesting is wrong. And just like, say, Russia, right? Putin's got everybody convinced that if you get out into the street and start speaking your mind, that's wrong. You can't do that. Don't speak up against me. It's wrong. You can't do that. Yeah. And he's trying to convince them of that. So therefore, they have to create a whole thing. So, anyways, long story short, I just don't think I want to read on that because it's straight up. Straight up. However, what I do want to read on is if these kids are against Biden. Like, when the push comes to shove, are they going to vote for Biden? Are they? So that's the remote view I'm going to do. So deep breath, blow out any doubt, and let's go in. Okay, this is weird. I'm seeing a media screen, white letters on the top. Try to read something Green Day, something Green Bay, something green. The first word is definitely green. The second word, I can't really see what it is, but it's something short. Green pride, maybe. I don't know. Anyhow, the screen, something green, and the screen has a stage, but there's nobody on the stage. Nobody on the stage. Why is that? Why is there nobody on the stage? Why are we sitting and watching an empty stage? By the way, the stage is like a bright yellow and orange mixed. I'm not sure why the whole stage is that color, but that's the color of the whole stage. I'm waiting to see if they're going to show me any more. So I'm going to get up out of the audience, and I'm going to go somewhere else because I don't know what they're waiting on. I don't know why the stage is empty. The people that are watching are actually old. They're not the young kids. They're like old, like top hats and bolo hats and long coats, and they're holding like bags and beards. They're old. Mostly men. I don't know what I'm looking at. And they're all like pushing towards the stage. They're seeing something that I'm not. They're hollering at something that I can't see. I don't know what they're seeing. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to leave them there. And I'm going to go towards the campuses and see where these kids are at. I'm walking and it's really dark. Like I'm walking like at midnight through all of the streets and the campuses. I mean, I do see the debris left behind, but I don't know if it's because I saw that on the news or what. But I do see the debris left behind. I don't see any kids. Come on. They're mixed up. They're in the dark. I see nothing. I see nothing and no one all around. Like I am literally walking by myself through all of this in the dark. Like at midnight. And nothing and no one is around. Something happened to them. Something has happened to the kids. They've been silenced or something. They have been scared. They're running. They're not out. They're not. Something has happened to the kids. Okay, I'm coming out because it just shows me more and more and more of that. Something has happened to the kids. Okay. Let's do the sacred soul portal and see if I can come up with what has happened to these kids. I'm worried now. Something is going to happen to these kids. Like they all been taken away. They've all been something. Something has happened to them in the middle of the night, in the dark, in the secret. Perspective, evolving technology, new world, and sacred space. That didn't help. Perspective. Again, perspective. Another perspective coming out, talking to others, getting out of your bubble will help you see things differently. Perspective, their perspective. Evolving technology. This has to be where they're getting their information online. Somebody is feeding them something. Somebody is telling them about something. They're upgrading. They're not listening to the mainstream media. This is evolving technology. Like somebody has been able to target them. New world. Are the kids in a new world? Are they trying to create a new world? The technology, somebody has gotten them a whole new perspective on how they're being, the information is being fed to them. These are a whole lot of fresh opportunities. Sacred space. Carve out a little, I'm going to go on. Sacred space doesn't make any, sacred safe space means that they're protected, but I don't know about in this reading if they sacred space means that they're protected or they have been taken to a sacred space, or they're going to be taken to a sacred space, or something in their mind or whatever. But let's keep on going. Keystone. There's one last piece to put into place. Oh no. Is that what I saw? This is for entertainment purposes only, but OMG. OMG. One last thing to put in place for them to be enchanted. Expect the unexpected. Oh no. Life takes some twists and turns, so it holds the ride. Holding space. Oh. And strong power. I don't know. I hope the cards don't get any better. Something has happened to these kids or is going to happen to these kids. And I'm not trying to be fear mongering. I'm not. I'm just telling you what I've seen and what came through and what the cards are saying. Let's really pay attention to what's really going on over there so that we don't lose perspective of what's going on with the kids. If you know somebody that has a child over there, keep tabs. Keep tabs. Oh. All right. So before we get to the main question, which is the Earth nervous system, like I've always said before, I absolutely love volcanoes. I have a connection to them. I'm not sure where, what. Maybe someday I will learn that reasoning in that perspective, but I just don't know it today. Before I do that, I am doing a video with Marina. I'm pretty sure by the time I edit this, I will have all of her information out front. However, I'm doing one, and her and I are going to do a video. And if everything goes right, well, it's just going to be a surprise. I think it's going to be great. So look for that up tomorrow. But it's going to be so great. It's going to be interesting. So, all right, to the Earth's nervous system. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what I'm going to see. I'm just going to do a remote view. I'm just going to be available. Chair keeps on falling. I am just going to be available for whatever comes up. So I got to do that again. Remove all doubt. Going in, and my first inclination is to cough. Like sickness, virus. Okay, it's finally going away. But my first inclination was to cough. So I'm looking at the nervous system of the earth. I'm going in. Oh, it's going to take me down a volcano. Well, thank you. I'm in the volcano. Of course, I cannot be hurt, right? This is all energy. And I'm watching it bubble in the dark red, and it's just bubbling up. And I feel the tremendous energy of it. And I feel safe, protected. In the lava, I thought I just saw faces. I literally just looked at the lava and I thought I saw a face come up and go back down. Not anybody I recognize, but another face with a nose, a mouth, and eyes, and then goes on to the river. So that's doing that. I'm seeing that. Okay. Let's go. I'm riding the lava river down into the deep depths. Okay, I'm trying to slow it down so I can look at the layers of the earth. I'm looking at the layers of the earth, riding my hands against the layers of the earth. I come across solid rock, gravel. That's what I'm feeling as I go down. I ran my hand down here. One of the gravel fell out. As I'm going down. Okay. Okay. There's a stream of feathers beside me. And it's turquoise, green feathers shooting right next to me. Feathers, legit feathers. But the light is like a turquoise green, but like in the dark green. Feathers. Thousands and thousands of feathers. Okay. All right. Feathers. Feathers are a symptom of a lot of things. I'm trying to ask, why feathers? Why feathers? They just told me a hollow bone. We need a hollow bone to do the work. We need a hollow bone to do the work. Are these actual feathers, or are you just showing me feathers to represent the hollow bone? The hollow bone. Okay. I'm not getting a clear answer there, but I'm going through the hollow bone. So I went from going down into a lava tube. Next to me, the feathers, and now I am inside that hollow bone. Like white all around me, and now I'm floating through that hollow bone. And I'm stopping. And I'm stomping. Trying to get through the tube, which makes sense. Probably clogging. What is it that what is that? Oh no. As I'm trying to shove, this is like something from the earth. I'm trying to get this to go. Like I'm being like stomping it through. And as it goes, as the claw goes, I look and there's holes through the bone. Like 2 or 3 holes through the bone. And debris is starting to fall into the hollow bone. It's being repaired, but it's being repaired slowly. It just showed me like Willy Wonka and his little people fixing it. Probably just in my mind, that's how they explained it to me, how it's getting fixed. Like fixed, but they're fixing the holes are being fixed, but the clogging and the debris coming through, that's a problem. It's like they're concentrating on these holes being punched through. Where are the holes being punched through? They're showing me a crystal. I don't know why this is. At the end of whatever's punching through, there's a perfect crystal. It's a crystal that you can see through. That's what's making the punching, is a crystal that's coming through. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Lots of clogs, lots of getting through, getting muddy. Now I'm getting muddy. My eye just hurt. I don't know why, but my eye just literally hurt. As I'm going through, my eyes are starting to burn. I can't open my eyes anymore. It's burning. What is this? I'm pretty sure I'm probably going through the gases. I don't know. But my eyes, I can't open my eyes as I go through. So far, it still smells to me like fresh air. So far, I'm able to breathe. It's very cold. I feel very, very cold as I'm going through. And there's so many lights. Like a highlighting of the rock over here is blue or violet, and the highlighting of the rocks over here are like a very, very dark, beautiful yellow kind of a thing, or blue sometimes. I mean, the rocks are just glowing. This is fantastic. Okay. Oh, Okay. So as I'm going through and I'm coming down, whatever this is, it looks to me like skin. It looks pliable. That's why it reminds me of skin that's movable and pliable. So I'm not sure where I am at, but there's a gash in it, like a big, huge, ripped gash. Not surgical, like jagged rip. And it's blowing like that, the hole. I don't know what's coming through that hole, but there's a gash, there's a rip in that. I don't know. Very pliable this material is. It looks like skin to me. I don't know where this is. I don't know what this is. I'm sitting on the skin, on that pliable surface, watching this rip in it and the air coming through it. Well, since I can't get hurt, I'm gonna go crawl over to it and look in there. All right, I'm jumping in. Because I don't know where it goes. I'm jumping in. I'm still falling. I don't know where this is, and I don't know why this has happened. All I do is just get deeper and deeper. It's flashing the ocean to me right now, but it's not like I'm there. I just can, it's like I'm going down this tube and then the ocean shows up. I going down this tube and the ocean shows up. I don't know if I'm like going underneath the ocean. I don't know. I don't know if this is related to the ocean. I don't know. This is bizarre. I'm just looking at the nervous system of the earth, and this is the information that it's giving me. Now I'm dizzy. It's putting me to sleep. I've slowed down, but I'm sleepy. I'm really sleepy. Falling asleep. Wherever I'm at, everything goes to sleep. Everything. Wherever I am at in this nervous system, everything is put to sleep. Whatever ends up there, sleep. Okay, I'm out. Because I can't get past the sleepiness. It won't let me go past the sleepiness. I don't even know how to comprehend what I just saw. I'm sure it'll take me a few days to understand. Okay. I got to read on that. The nervous system, see if there's any information. Okay. Okay. Everything goes there, goes to sleep. Is that where the healing is? Was that vent punctured because from the chamber of healing? It's healing energy, healing gas, healing something. I didn't feel in danger, but it made me sleep. Okay. You know, my mind will start racing with this, asking questions. Spotlight, ritual. Oh, this is how it does it. Good luck was a good thing. And the final is a full cup. Okay. Spotlight. Wherever the earth needs healing, it's spotlighted. Spotlight. Lucky break, start power, influencer, enchantment. Then the ritual. The rituals bringing the prosperity, the moment, the objective of power. It's doing its thing, the ritual. That's how it does it. Good luck. So whatever I saw was the fortune of the earth and how it's healing, and whatever tube I was down, I think that's what it was. It feels like a healing. Wherever it was, it puts it to sleep. And full cup. Seeking the Holy Grail. The only thing is, why would that hole look jagged instead of surgical? You know what I'm saying? It looked sick. It looked like a wound more than it looked like an opening. Which would make sense if that healing power is going to that. Or maybe that's what the earth did, was had a wound. I don't know. Very interesting. I would love to hear what you think about all of these remote views, what you see, what you feel, what you heard. Sometimes getting a different perspective really brings the reading together in fullness. So, okay. Bye, everyone. Hope you enjoyed that.